Can you become excuse proof?
We all find reasons to avoid things that we should do, but can we find a way to break that cycle? Today, we will talk about making our health journey excuse proof, then do a review of our call to action and share something we love.
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Kamna. You know what's interesting is I almost tried to find an excuse to not record today. Not because
Oh,
I didn't
really?
want to, but because there's something going on in every room of my house, and I was like, and then I'm like, wait, the topic is excuses, and I'm trying to figure out a way to make it go another day. You know what I mean? And I'm like, no,
Yes.
forget it. I just have to get this done. But in the meantime, I'd also come up with about 14 other excuses for today. Let me start with my exercise. I was going to
Okay.
exercise this morning. However, I really didn't commit to it last night. I was just like, I have time this morning. And they went,
Okay.
no, I should finish this project. And then this project I'm working on for, video transfers. And I'm like, I really want to get that done. So it's not weighing on me. So I can exercise later. And then something else happened. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to set a timer for 30 minutes. However, I did set a timer for 30 minutes and then I did 20 push-ups on the
Oh,
wall.
good for you.
So, I mean, I'm trying. I'm trying to convince myself. But man, I have an excuse for it all every time.
For exercise?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Okay, so that is my number one excuse maker. What is yours?
Mine is probably my biggest area is my nighttime snacking. And the excuse I make to have the nighttime snacks is I was so good. I looked at my
Mm.
tracker and I have calories left. I can eat it. I deserve it. I'm tired. Somebody else is eating, so I should be able to eat. There's a whole list of reasons why I justify eating at night when I'm not hungry, when I've had a proper dinner. I don't need it. It's
Is it a
something.
habit?
I don't know if it's a habit. I sort of just justify it. Like I'm
No,
so good.
no, I think I know what it is. For real.
What?
You have that revenge procrastination bedtime. You should just get your butt to bed and you just
True.
refuse to. And you just refuse to.
Yeah. I refuse to go to bed. You're probably right. I'm probably just too
You
tired.
For once, I'm for sure right. For sure.
For once, you're right a lot. Come on.
Well, I mean, if you had to guess what it was, what would you say it would be? If you had a health coach yourself, what do you think?
Um, I know I have a pattern. I think I've said this so many times is when I sit in a particular spot, I
Yeah.
automatically want to eat. So I've been trying to get up from that place and then just come upstairs, do some work, or talk to somebody on FaceTime, or just something different to sort of break that mindset of the association with that spot and eating.
Okay. So can I ask you, I know I'm jumping all over. What does excuse proof mean to you?
This is kind of tricky because when I was reading about it, I was like, oh, this is probably more scientific than I thought. But we have things that we want to do and we make up reasons because I think, number one, it's hard, or we sacrifice ourselves for everything else we have to do. So,
Hmm.
we want to exercise or we want to get healthy or we want to eat better. We'll make up reasons because we are last on the list.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you?
So excuse proofing to me means I'm going to already think of my excuses
Hmm.
and put a plan in place so that I can't use that as an excuse. So I'm going to
Okay.
automatically think of what I'm going to say about cooking dinner tonight
Hmm.
and then go, okay, well, what's my excuse for that? How can I get around
Yeah.
it? It's like, I guess one could argue that it's like predicting a negative outcome, which isn't really
Oh,
something good. You
that's
don't really want
good.
to predict something negative coming because then you're in a negative mindset. But if I'm being tough love with myself and I'm being honest, I can tell you at 10 o'clock this morning, today, I am 100% going to come up with 25 excuses on why I can't cook dinner. I am.
Oh,
So I need to come up with Okay, fine, that's your excuse, then here's this instead. Okay, fine, then that's your excuse, then here, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's where
That
this topic resonated in my head.
this is really interesting because I actually wasn't thinking about this, but what you're doing is you're choosing a road to walk on that gives you the negative outcome. You're telling your brain, I'm going to fail anyway. So that's what I'm predicting. I'm making reasons why I choose that path. That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like.
how ridiculous. And then but, like, I know I'm gonna do it. So,
You
what is
have to
wrong with
do
my
it though.
brain?
You have to do it. You don't have a
Well,
choice.
I don't. I have to come up with something for dinner, but I don't have to cook
Right.
it. You know what I mean?
Well, how can you do that?
Well, I mean, I could order something takeout or have them go get themselves something because I am 100% happy with Cheerios. Like, I am fine. So, like, but I guess it's really like excuse proofing is another term for backup plan.
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so. A backup plan is something that you like have as a safety net. Excuse,
Okay.
I guess excuse proofing would be you don't have a safety net and you only have one road to take. Like you're
Yeah. And
taking the
I'm going
correct
down the
road.
road of, I know I'm not going to want to do this.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're in a negative mindset. Oh, I this makes so much sense to me now.
It's sad.
I don't know if it's sad. I think it's human nature. Some of these things are hard. Exercising is hard. Cooking every day is so difficult. If you told me to cook, I could cook one day a week. I'm in a potluck group. We only have to make one dish, and everybody else makes something. It's so nice. I can concentrate on that one dish. I don't have to think about the
Right.
whole meal. It's so pleasurable. But every day to cook, think about what to cook, or even like going to the gym or working out, or just, I don't know, the things that we have to do. Did I drink enough water today? Did I get enough sleep? It's a lot to think about when you already have so much on your
It
brain.
is. It truly is. And
What
by
do
the
you
way,
think?
I also do this.
Mm,
I do this for things that
no,
I want to do too. Do you know what
you
I'm
do?
saying? Yeah, like I
No.
really want to read a book, this book I'm reading, and I will come up with 1,000 excuses on why, when it's time to read, I won't read it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's just in my human nature.
I think you just
Could
have to
that
make
be?
yourself more of a priority, and I don't think you are. And I think that's what makes people in general upset.
Mm.
Like, I want to be important. And I think that's why I get mad at other people. Like, you're not making me important, but I'm really mad at myself that I'm not making myself important.
Okay.
You,
Okay.
you
I
know?
mean, I'm not going to disagree with you that I'm not on the top of the list.
Right. I think that's where it
I
is.
just, hmm.
I was
Okay.
going to ask you, what is
So,
your list of excuses? Like, do you have a
my list of
list?
excuses or things I excuse about?
Either way, like I
Either
made a
or.
list of
Okay.
excuses that in general.
Okay. So I excuse, number one thing I make excuses about is, you know what? I'm just going to get gas in the morning for my
Oh,
car.
yeah. Yes. Yes.
I can't tell you how many mornings I wake up and I'm like, I am so mad at last night, Leah, that she didn't just get gas. Like, uh,
Yes.
3 times a month. So that's the
Hmm.
one thing I make excuses and I'm like, "Oh, I don't need to get it right now. I'll have time in the morning." No,
Yeah.
I won't.
No.
Another thing I make excuses about are my snacks.
Your
I'll be like,
snacks?
"Oh, it's just easier to eat these chips." Or
Mm.
Alyssa needs to eat chips and dip with somebody. I don't want her to eat alone. And then she's gonna think about, like,
Oh, that's too
like
good.
those are some serious ones. Like I've literally seen Alyssa eating chips and dip, and I'm like, oh, she would feel so much better eating those with somebody. Because misery loves company. Well, not that she's, you know what I mean.
Yeah, she's very
Tracking my
happy.
food.
Hmm.
I know. Tracking my food is one. I can make excuses for that. Do you do that?
Hmm. No, I don't make excuses for tracking.
You don't.
We're different. I have different
Yeah.
excuses.
Exercise, organizing, and my weight. I make excuses for all of those things. What about
Probably
you?
personally, my my number one excuse is getting up. My alarm goes off. I'm awake. Okay. Like today, I set my alarm for 7. I was awake. I was probably awake at 6, to be really frank. I didn't get out of bed until 8. I make excuses of why I need to lay there and just do nothing.
Are
And then
you on your phone?
oh yeah, 100%. And then if I
Okay.
may, I have a plan, like nighttime calmness is great. I'm going to get up, I'm going to work out, I'm going to shower, and I'm going to be ready. So, I can just have the whole day. And then morning calmness comes and she's like, it's okay. You can do it later. You have time.
I know, but here's the thing I saw, like, an extra 10 minutes in bed is always gonna feel more tempting than anything you have to do.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
It
That
is,
makes me feel
it's
better.
just how it is, like, whoever designed the snooze button knows that, like, 10 minutes in your bed is going to feel better and more fun and more pleasurable than anything in the world,
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
especially when it's, like, a little bit chilly out and you gotta get into out of your warm bed.
Well,
Nobody
I
wants to
don't
do
know.
that.
I know this is a side topic, but the bed in the morning is the most comfortable.
I know,
I
what
don't know
is
what it
it?
is. What? I don't know. It's and it lures me into making those excuses. I can work out later. I can get a
Yes.
walk in later. It and I know I won't. Once I'm
I
showered, I'm
know,
not
what
exercising. I'm not doing it.
okay, that's where we're different. I will exercise, I don't care how clean I am, 'cause
I have a
I'm
list
not
of it.
planning on breaking a sweat.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't like to do it because I even if I walk outside, I have that outside smell. I have a thing with smells, so I'm like I don't want to smell like that. I
Okay, go on,
have a list
what's your
of
list?
excuses that I found online. I'm gonna be really honest.
Okay,
Um, some of these are like, yeah, that's me. I can't do it.
yeah,
I'm This one is a sensitive one for me. I'm not actually as big as I think I am. Like I don't I'm okay. And then I see
yeah,
my pictures and I'm like, "Oh gosh, maybe I do need to lose a little bit more weight." I'm too tired.
yeah, all the time.
I'm not seeing results, so I might as well stop.
Yeah,
I can start again on Monday, so I might as well eat all of whatever.
yeah. I mean, those
I'm
are
too
all
embarrassed
very good.
I'm too embarrassed to go to the gym.
Okay.
I can drink and lose weight. I am meant to be
Okay.
fat.
Yeah, I
I'm too old.
yep,
I'm in perimenopause.
yes.
Diets don't work anyway,
Mhm.
and my metabolism sucks.
Yep. I've heard I'm in too much pain.
Oh, yeah.
I've said I'm in
Yeah.
too much pain,
Yeah.
you know? I've heard people say they have no support.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if they're the only one taking care of their family, like, they don't have any help with that, like, there's no support
Right.
that way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
weather, you forgot to mention the weather.
Oh,
Hot,
yeah.
rainy, cold, dry. You name a weather and someone we will have an excuse for it.
For
It's too
sure.
windy. It's too hot.
Mhm.
It's too dry. Too blah, go on and on and on. So yeah, there's a ton of them.
Oh, I'm sure we didn't even touch
I don't
the
know.
tip of the iceberg.
We didn't. But I guess like the main thing I want somebody to and I'm a tough love person. I feel like I need someone to be like, "No, you don't you're not too tired. Get up." Do you know what I mean? And you're more
Yeah.
opposite. What would you want someone to say to you?
Good morning. It's time to start your day. Let's get into some exercise. You're going to feel
Wait,
great.
back up. Are you for real?
Yeah,
How
that's what I
opposite
want.
are we?
I want to be like
So
Snow White and someone just wakes me up with like little birds chirping and I'm like, "Ah." That's how I want to wake up.
you you want all the birds chirping around you being like, "Let time to start our day today, time to start our day today." And I'm like, someone to be like, "You know you're not gonna do shit later, so get up and do it now." Like, that's how different we are.
Oh my god, but that's the
I
truth.
mean,
I don't.
preferably, I want it to be a man with big muscles, and he's like, "Get up," and he's like, all
Oh.
hot and all like that. But I don't want no bird swarming my head. I just want tell me to do it.
When my kids were
But
little
this
and
is a good example.
I'd go to wake
Go
them
ahead.
up and they're like, "Okay, you can't scream in the morning. You have to be like gentle waking up." Like,
Daughters
"Hey, good
that way.
morning." So I think it's for me. Like I don't want to be woken up in a rough aggressive way.
I'm dying to know if your kids are still like that. Do you know if they are?
Yeah, oh, yeah. I don't have to wake
Okay.
them up anymore, but they still like the
Yeah.
gentle they'd prefer a text over me even talking to them.
Okay, so I that's this is really fun, interesting side conversation because when I before I had an alarm clock, my dad used to wake us up by turning on and off the light 1,000 times. On,
Oh.
off, on. He wouldn't even say anything. He'd just be like on, off, on, off, on, off. And you could hear it clicking.
Oh
You know what I
gosh.
mean? Like the click of it. And I don't, to me, that wasn't like alarm. I mean, it worked. I got up. But if I do
Yeah.
that to like my husband or my daughter, they get so mad. Like it's like the
Because?
worst thing I could do to wake them up. I don't know. They
Oh.
say it's an aggressive form of waking them up. To me, that's not.
I guess this
I don't
leads
know.
to the point that, we are all so different and different things hit us in the right way so that we don't make
You're right.
excuses. Like if I had someone come in and say, "Hey, let's go." I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, let's get out of bed. Let's go start our day." I don't have that, so then I make a lot of excuses of why I don't have to get up.
So maybe you should have Siri talk to you or have an AI talk to you. Don't we have somebody in one of our groups doing that?
Really? I don't remember.
Yeah.
This is a
And
good
she actually
idea.
tells Sir I don't know if it's Siri, it's some AI. She tells AI how it went too. And they're like, "I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that you did it." Like it's
Oh,
her
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
accountability person. You know what I mean?
Maybe I should do that. This is interesting.
Maybe. Maybe I should have someone tell me, "Get up, do it now." Anyway,
Our
let's talk
morning
let's because
yeah, let's get
I
back
could go
to
off on
this.
a side note, but what I wanted to talk about was, um, let me talk about this really quick because every time you hit the snooze button, you are breaking a promise to yourself.
Hmm.
And I heard that quote and I was like, "Oh, that's serious."
Yeah.
Right?
Oh gosh, yes. Yes.
Every time, every time you're like, "Oh, I can stay in bed for 10 more minutes," you're breaking a promise
Oh.
to yourself.
And if
Like, I
it that
almost
could go
feel
for
like that has to
anything.
be a sign. Go ahead. What do you mean?
That could be for like if my exercise or my healthy eating or I'm planning to cook but then I'm too tired so I just pick up food. It could go for anything. You're breaking a promise to yourself.
Yeah. Every time you say, "I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm
Mhm.
gonna go at 4 o'clock to work out," we're breaking promises to ourselves.
Yes.
And your brain knows it. That's the sad
Yes.
part. And it remembers it, and it's always like, "Oh, she's gonna break this promise. She does it all the time.
Ugh.
She breaks this promise all the time." It's
This is
expecting it.
connected to what we were talking about last week about how your brain learns. Your brain learns, you
Mhm.
make a plan, you don't keep your plan. So what's the point anyway? So your brain
Right.
learns the cycle. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yes.
It's now it becomes how do we break the cycle?
Yes. I mean, I have a few steps, which I thought were
All right,
interesting.
tell me yours, and then we'll compare my steps.
Okay. Identify and reframe your go to excuses. So you write down your top three excuses. For example, I don't have time. A lot of people say that.
Okay.
I don't have time.
Yep.
And then you reframe it to 30 minutes is just 2% of your day. 2%. You can break it into 3 10-minute sessions. You're thinking about that.
Okay. No, it's the same as mine. Similar to mine was change your language,
Mm-hmm.
replace excuses with constructive explanations. So same thing, like changing that thing. And I
Yeah.
thought of something that somebody once told me. I'm not going to say who told me, but it was when I didn't want to, like, I would be like, I don't really want to go to church.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody would say, it's just 1 hour of your week for God.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
it's very much like that. Like, you put it in a frame, like it's 2% of your day. You can't give that to yourself. Do you know
Right.
what I mean?
Yes. Or if you say, I'm too
It's that
tired after
guilt.
work.
Yeah.
And then you can instead say exercise gives you energy and workouts are often better in the morning before the day sets in.
Hmm.
So if you know evening you're just going to be wiped out, do it in the morning. Find a 10-minute time in the morning.
Oh, also along that line is if you're too tired, exercise. This is like a study, and it's exercise is a natural battery charger. It
Mhm.
actually provides energy rather than draining it. So
Yeah.
saying that is really not really true. You feel tired from your day, but it actually will recharge your battery.
I think that's true because the month that I was away, I was sitting a lot. I was in the car, I was at people's homes. I wasn't moving my body as much besides the shopping. And I started to feel really stiff in my legs and I felt more pain. And the moment I got back to exercising, that went away. So for me, it reduces my pain, which is sort of counterintuitive. So it helps
Very
me to say,
much.
okay, I feel better when I exercise. I feel less pain, so I'm going to keep doing it.
So, did you okay, so let me ask you this. You came back and you started exercising. Was it hard at first to get back into it?
100% for like 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my God, this is so tough. These weights are so heavy. This 5 pound feels like 25. Why is that? Like it just felt so heavy, but
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I'm going to feel better. And when it started to get a little easier, I was like, okay, I'm on the right track. I feel better. So the excuses of it's too hard to get into it, just changing it to I feel better when I do it. I feel less pain when I do it.
Okay.
The
That's
second,
changing your language.
changing your language. Yeah, changing your thought
Yeah.
processes.
Yep.
Um,
Okay.
Healthy food is too expensive. Change that, reframe it to you buy raw ingredients in bulk and use leftovers for lunch, which is often cheaper than processed convenience. So instead of buying
I have
fast
a
food,
I do struggle with this excuse. I do.
okay.
Because if it was just me, it would be one thing, but it's not.
Hmm.
And I still have to buy the other stuff for other people. And one
Right,
could argue like they shouldn't be having it either. They shouldn't. But the reality is they're not going to switch to whole grain seeded sprouted bread. They're not going to
right,
do it.
right.
So it becomes like, what am I going
You're
to do? Buy both
you're
or
gonna
just
buy
not
right.
eat
You're gonna
them?
buy
Do you know what
one.
I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Right. And or nobody in my house is going to eat avocado except me. So then
Okay.
I have to look at it like, shoot, is it going to go bad? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is a tough one that I do give a little pushback on the excuses because sometimes it actually is a reality for some people.
No, I agree. I'm just saying if instead of buying healthier, like if you buy vegetables and proteins and you want to cook a good meal, instead of all of that, you say, well, it's just too hard or it's too expensive, and you end up buying fast food. Sometimes that's more costly
Yeah,
in terms of
that's for
price
sure.
or time or even nutrition wise. It's just too
Yeah,
expensive for you to eat that. You see where I'm going?
right.
Like I know, and
Yeah.
you can't buy 2 loaves of bread because your loaf will probably get wasted. So it doesn't make sense for you if people aren't eating
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I get that. That's a different
Can we just say
animal.
also yesterday, I don't know if you saw that the we flew somebody people around the moon. It was this huge thing. Everybody was talking about it, and we still don't know how to make salad last longer in the refrigerator. That's all I'm saying. Like I was like I was like, this is fabulous, but how come we're not figuring out how to make lettuce last longer? Well,
Well,
anyway,
your point
that's for
is
another
right.
topic.
Your point is right. Um, Automate your nutrition. So
What do you mean by
prep
that?
prep and plan. Like you know how you do your Sunday
Mm,
morning weekly plan?
I used to.
That eliminates a lot of stress for you. You don't have to think about what are we eating? What am I cooking tonight? Because you sort of already have a plan. You're able to go buy your
Yeah.
groceries. You're able to do some prep on the weekend. If you know you're going to have really busy days, you're like, go eat that. It's ready to go.
Yeah.
It keeps your kitchen set up ready to go and you need to clear temptations. Keep the healthier snacks more visible and easily accessible.
Yeah.
So if you say, I can't eat healthy, and then you just let all the vegetables rot and then throw them in the garbage, that's also a waste.
I know.
This one was
It's
really
just
interesting and related to this is use your half plate rule. So half of your plate should be filled with non-starchy vegetables at every meal.
yeah, but we've talked about that before, like, a lot, you know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
that should be what we do.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Eliminates the
vegetables.
thinking of that. Yeah, but we can do it. It's yummy.
It's a lot of vegetables. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say about that. The one thing I wanted to say is I stopped my meal planning on Sunday, um,
Oh,
because I got mad because I was the
yeah.
only one doing all of the work. I mean, all of it, coming up with ideas, making it, buying it, packing it, putting it away, like the whole thing. Now, I do logistically know that it made my life easier, but
Yeah.
it's just like a bitterness that I have.
Well, can't you just
Do you know what
repeat
I mean?
like plans? Keep like
Yeah,
4 or 5
I mean, I
menus and
could.
just repeat them? Why are we reinventing the wheel every week?
Like, just alternate weeks? Like,
Yeah, if
every
you
Tuesday
know
do this or
these weeks are busy, this is my plan for a busy week. This week I'm home a little bit more, I can make these things. Like have maybe you have so many sheets of your plans, just rotate them.
yeah, I could do that.
Because you have the recipes, you have the meals, you know how to do it, you know how to do it when you're busy. I think you're putting so much effort, it's when that's frustrating you.
Yeah. I mean, that's for sure too. Okay. See, it's this why you need to bounce your excuses off of somebody. Like, you almost need to
Absolutely.
say to somebody, "Here's my excuse. Stop help me debunk it," or whatever the
Right,
word would be.
right, right. Um, the one is also make exercise non-negotiable. So if going to the gym is hard, make a little space in your house where you can exercise. You can do hit training, you can do body weight, you don't need equipment, you can do videos, YouTube. There's so many options. And there's something called exercise snacking.
Yeah,
So
I saw that. I love that.
if you're waiting for your coffee, do 20 squats,
Mhm.
wall push-ups, whatever you feel like, just do it while you're waiting for your pan to heat up or whatever it is, you know. You're
Yeah.
brushing your teeth,
Mhm.
something. Um, build accountability so you have a partner or you join one of our groups and you get accountability for accomplishing what you want to do. Some of
Mhm.
our members have used each other to be accountable for their steps, which I kind of like that.
Yeah, they send them their steps to each other.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And it's gentle love, it's not tough love. So I like that.
Yeah.
And the last one
I
I
think I
have
want
is go.
Go ahead.
You want the last one
I
I have
want
is
someone to
change
pay me.
pay you for walking?
Like, I want so, like, I need a contest for
Mm,
exercise. I just don't know what kind of contest.
I
Does that
see.
make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Go on.
You need motivation. You need some kind
Yeah.
of motivation. It's competition, financial gain. You need a motivation. And I think that knowing
Yeah.
that you can find those things out there.
Yeah. I have to just figure it out.
The last one I have is change your mindset. So
Mhm.
instead of thinking of it as punishment, think of you celebrate your consistency. So you worked out on Sunday for how many weeks now?
How many weeks are in the year? Every single Sunday I've worked out since the beginning of the year.
Very
So I don't
good.
know what that would be. I know,
What's
but no but.
no,
But
but
yeah,
you should celebrate that. You've
no but.
exercised every Sunday for the last 4 months. Great.
Right.
Reward yourself with a non-food item. So treat yourself to a manicure, pedicure, a massage, uh, uh, I don't know, whatever you motivates you.
Okay.
That's non-food, and identify your why, which we talked about a lot too.
Can I just say though, what is the big thing if you did it a treat? Like something you don't get often. Is it that bad?
I don't think it's bad. I think you have to be in the right headspace to have a food reward. Like instead of saying
Okay.
this is my reward for working so hard, it's just I don't know. I think there's something tricky about that. It could set you in a spiral, like if you gain weight and then you go down a negative path. I I
Like
think you have to be
I was thinking like, okay, if I exercise 5 times this week, I will go get an acai bowl.
oh, okay.
You know what
But
I mean?
acai
But that
is
is
healthier.
right. But it's food.
Yeah. I think we have to stop. The reason I think personally is I don't want food as a reward. I want it as I want to eat something, I'm craving it, I'm enjoying it. I don't want to have the association as food
Yeah.
as a reward or a punishment.
Yeah, I see that. I do.
I wanted
That's
to
just the
mention
hard part.
something really briefly. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I think sometimes when we make excuses for not doing the things we can't, like I don't have time or it's so frustrating, or I don't have space, my house is a mess. We make a lot of excuses for whatever it is that we can't do. I think we're really frustrated in another area in our life, but we try to put the blame on ourselves. So, like, say you're frustrated because you don't have any help. Nobody else helps you clean up. Nobody helps you make your Sunday food plan for the week. So you're upset that you're on an island. The problem is you don't feel supported. It's not that you are not doing your Sunday plan. The problem really is something deeper.
Yeah, how do you
So
figure that out though? Like, how do you figure out what the deeper thing is?
for me, I if I take a walk and I process this, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm really upset about. Like this morning, I was like, I've been in a funk all week. What is my problem? And I've resulted in eating a piece of chocolate cake. I've eaten a donut. I've been uh, doing a pity party for myself. I'm like, what is actually going on? Then I
Yeah.
realized there's no sunshine. There's not been sunshine for almost a week. That's what's
Yeah, that's a
affecting me.
good
I need to get my light out and I need to use it.
yeah. That's very I mean, that's a good point. I guess I need to figure out why I'm still hung up on this whole exercise thing. Like, what am I frustrated about in other areas that I just won't do it?
Yeah.
It's kind of at this point, like everybody's telling you, the doctors tell you, we've interviewed people. It's almost like, okay, I know. Stop, shut up. I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just frustrating. But whatever. I need tough love.
It's not
I gave
easy.
myself some this morning.
I'll give you tough love. Don't you worry. I know how to do it.
I know. I just need it.
You
But
had something that
anyway.
I wanted to talk about really quick before we end this topic was a domino effect.
Oh, the domino effect. I mean, you can do that in the positive way too. But
Okay.
this particular way was talking about the 10 minutes that you hit snooze. And like, let's say you go, I'm going to get up and I'm going to immediately pack my lunch and exercise and do this all, right? And then you hit snooze. You're already hitting that domino has already started to fall. And then the next one happens. Your self-esteem goes down because you're like, oh, I said I was going to get up and I didn't. It goes down. And then you go, now I'm getting out of bed later. And then that domino effect goes and it actually you actually what happens with it is you lose your self-trust. And it's more
Oh,
devastating to your brain than you realize.
wow, that's deep. That's
I
really
know.
deep.
So it becomes like make the commitment of what you say you're going to do to yourself and do it.
Hmm.
It's
That
easier to
is
say
a
that
good point. Yes.
than it is to
Good
do it.
point.
It's easier to say it.
So, yeah, this is good. I think both of you and I can do it. I think we can become a little excuse proof one moment at a time.
I think for me, it becomes where's my number one area to become excuse proof and make that happen. Because if I work
Hmm.
on too many, I'm going to spiral.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh,
I
yeah. One
really
thing at a
need to come
time.
up, I need to have one. And then once you do and you excuse proof it, it hopefully becomes that habit
Yes. Yes.
and you don't need
And
to
then
worry
we
about
can
it anymore.
have trust in ourselves again that we're going to do the thing that we said we're going to do.
Right, right, right.
Because some of our
I
anger
don't
and
know.
frustration comes from not doing the thing.
Hmm. Yeah, so true.
So that's good. I think we can do it. I want to tell you about something that I love.
Oh, yeah. What's your something you love?
So recently I read this book. I shared it with some people. It's called None of This Is True. It's a fiction novel.
Huh,
I listened to it because I told you I like listening now more than reading because I know I'll get it
yeah.
done. It's by Lisa Jewell, Jewell. And it's a novel that has so many twists and turns, even till the end, you can't predict what's happening, which is most times by a certain point, I'm like, oh, this is what it is. It's a
And
little bit of a
it's shocking?
mystery. It's surprising. Surprising. And it has really interesting characters. It very like I got into the story. I wanted to finish it. I wanted to listen. I just couldn't put it down. It's
Really?
being adapted to a Netflix movie.
Oh, okay, good. I love those.
I can't wait to watch it because the story was so interesting. If you have to like a
Okay.
little bit of mystery and a little slight bit of creepy, but the story is very, very fascinating.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you anything else. It's
Okay,
so
good to
good.
know. It's perfect time because summer's coming up and I always want a book to read in the summer.
And I did get it from the library, so I didn't buy it. I listened to it on
Okay.
my Libby app, which I've told you about before. I loved it.
Yeah.
How was your call to action from last week?
Let me see. My call to action was to 5 days put my feet up.
Uh-huh.
And I've done it every night, except last night I didn't do it. And last night I slept like not good at all. So I
Oh,
don't know if it's coincidence. I don't know if extenuating circumstances. There was like it was a little bit different normal night. Um, but I swear it helps. I'm doing it tonight.
wow. Do you notice you have like less aches and pains in your legs, or
No, not at
you
all.
just
That
sleep?
there's no change in that. Just my
Okay.
sleep is different. Yeah.
Wow, what a good
I
tip.
still have bad pains in my body, but yeah, overall, like the sleep is still it's right before bed. I go do it and then I go in bed and it's fabulous.
That's
So
really good to know. You know,
this week I'm gonna
oh,
keep doing that and then I wanna really, really add in 2 days of exercise. I got my Sunday and I need to add one more.
okay. I wrote it
I'm hoping
down, so
it's
you have to
today.
do it. This
I'm
week I'm gonna
hoping
say,
it's today.
Leah, did you do your exercise? Get your butt up. Go
I know.
exercise.
I want you to. I want you to. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Um, Mine was to really be mindful of my calorie tracking. And
Okay.
I was better this week. I still wasn't great. It's hard. It's really difficult. But I'm gonna master this. I was better this week. I had more days when I was in track. But I have this weird like,
You mean
oh,
in your deficit?
yes. Like my allotment is like 1432 or something for the weekdays. And I see calories left over at the end of the day and I'm like, "Oh, I deserve a little treat because I'm right in my budget." And then I pushes me over. So
Mm.
I got to work on that part right there. This week,
Okay. s- I have to tell
go
you
ahead.
my philosophy on tracking calories.
Okay.
Whatever number I end with, I always in my head add 300
Yeah.
because there's some stuff I wasn't exactly dead on for. Like the other night I tracked that I ate a cup of grapes. I probably ate 3 cups of grapes.
Oh,
So, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so maybe if you think of like me, like, okay, if I'm ending at 1200, really it's 1500 because I'm sure there were some things I wasn't dead on about. I don't know.
I
Just a thought.
I need to put that into to place then because I think I'm not doing that
Yeah.
and I think that would help me. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Anyway, go ahead.
And this week I'm going to try to use my light 3 times because I think I need it. I think I'm in a little bit of a funk
Mm.
and I need to use the light. I have it. It's like right here somewhere.
Okay.
It's right there. I got to use
It's
it.
prob it's like got dust on it from whatever the last time you used
Probably.
it, right?
Probably.
Yeah,
I
bring it
need it
out.
though.
And don't forget, it's good for many other things too.
Yep.
Do you have a
I'm
red light
sitting
on
here.
yours?
No, mine's very simple.
Oh, okay.
I can get one though. I
Okay.
mean, but I have this. I don't want to waste it, you know?
Yeah, no, don't. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. It really does make a difference.
I think I need it. No choice. No excuses.
Okay, I'm writing that down.
All
2
right.
times exercise for me. Okay.
And 3 times light for me.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have
All
a
right,
great
we'll
week.
do it. You too.
Yes. No excuses. Bye. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. All the information provided is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your physician before making any changes.
If you liked this episode, please give us a 5-star review. Also, share this episode with someone who you think would enjoy it. If you have topics you want us to investigate, please message us. Thanks!